See. All right. So welcome back to another episode of the GODSU Tuesday talk, and this is our our wonderful, our Woman of Power series. There it is. And I'm gonna pass it over to our Co-M.C, Her Excellency Cairo, and she's gonna do a interview of Miss Sudan Eubanks. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, it's Tuesday, April 21st, 2020. Happy Tuesday to you. You know what day it is? GODSU Tuesday Eye Contact, of course.
Yes.
So my name is Her Excellency Cairo Eubanks. I'm 25 years old and currently serve as a United Nations Youth Civil Society representative, as well as the founder of CairoSpeaks, Cairo Writes, a consulting firm which specializes in executive coaching and enhancing both interpersonal communication and executive writing. I offer speech coaching sessions and ghostwriting to busy international leaders and business executives. I am also the reigning Miss Broward County 2020 within the Miss America organization, and I humbly launched my social impact initiative of unlocking youth leadership potential, which was inspired by a 3-part leadership program that my company CairoSpeaks, Cairo Writes created. As Miss Broward County and as a trained MC, I host an online news blog called Uplifting News, which brings uplifting bite-sized content to Broward County as well as internationally. And you know what I want to say with that is that intro, I usually don't have my amazing co-host for Uplifting News right beside me when I say it, but here she is. Hey! So let's make sure that we're also looking at all of the cameras. We have so many cameras on us right now. We're just going to make sure we give it all of our attention. Hi, everyone. So we have Sudan Eubanks right beside me. Oh my goodness, when I tell you that this girl is on fire. She is a phenomenal girl. Sudan Eubanks is GODSU Junior Ambassador Sudan Alex Liz Eubanks. She's an entrepreneur and public speaking powerhouse. The founder of the Junior Ambassador Program, Chancellor Dr. Diane Nora Eubanks, inspired her to create Sudan Dolls at just 8 years of age, a company in which she sells collectible male and female dolls of African and Caribbean descent. At 8 years old, she was looking for a doll in the big franchises, and upon searching, she could not find any dolls that looked like her. However, upon visiting the Caribbean, she realized the great diversity in dolls of every ethnicity, skin color, and hair type, and had that aha moment. This birthed Sudan Dolls. Sudan wants to provide an opportunity for everyone to be able to have a doll that looks like them. And she ranges in shades from vanilla to Wakanda chocolate. She has been speaking publicly since the age of 6 years old, introducing famous business people, and this exposure has made her an invaluable speaker domestically and internationally. Sudan created the Sudan apps in 2018. After 2 summers of coding at gifted camps, she is coding at a 12th grade level and recently completed the GODSU app. Sudan designed this mobile application to showcase the diversity of offerings at GODSU to students in parts of Africa, as well as the Caribbean and other parts of the world where cell phones with Wi-Fi are more accessible than computers. And Sudan exemplifies, as you can see right here, that beauty equals brains. This is an amazing young woman, and I'm so happy to have her right beside me. So the first question I have for you, before we even go into it, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing very well. I'm very blessed to have both my co-host and my brother together here. We're both walking our red. Well, my brother, he's being more independent, walking his little green.
It's complementary though, red and green go together.
Definitely, very nature colors. Well, I'm an aspiring title holder, and I look forward to competing in my upcoming pageant. Please wish me luck.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so first of all, I want to ask you, Sudan, who was your role model and why?
My role model is Queen Mother Dolores Blakely. She's been working with the United Nations for over 50 years. Since my visit to the United Nations, I've been excited to continue working with the UN. She invited me and the she invited me, and in the future with my Sudan Dolls company, I'll give her a custom doll. I promise you, Queen Mother. We had that discussion a few weeks ago.
Oh, that is so precious. And Queen Mother, she's all about the girl child and empowering these young women. And I love to see the way that she has been able to shed some light on you. She's also a mentor of mine, and I'm so fortunate to have her in my life. The next question I have for you, Sudan, is what is your career ambition?
I would love to continue my Sudan Dolls company to then create a legacy for my children and my children's children.
Wow.
While maintaining a real estate development company, I love architecture and the process of construction. I would use my real estate development company to kind of go with my social impact statement of youth entrepreneurialism and STEM to then create schools that support youth entrepreneurialism and STEM courses.
Okay, have you ever heard a more articulate young lady? Okay, every time that I speak with her and she says words out of her mouth, I'm constantly astounded, and I live with her. So I think that's why we're not doing the social distancing so much. I know where you've been. Okay, so I would like to know, what would you do if you were president for the day?
If I were president for the day, I would eliminate the gender wage gap. No matter what somebody identifies themselves as, everyone would have equal pay. For every 15 months that a woman works, they make a man's 12 months salary.
Wow.
That is a 3-month gap. The gap is even larger depending on their race or ethnicity. Women of color have a larger gap. So do women that are Asian or Pacific Islander.
Absolutely true. These are so important. You know, I've actually heard kids be interviewed and asked what they would like to do if they were president for a day, and they said stuff like, eat ice cream for the rest of the day. But here she is talking about systemic issues that exist in our country today, and that is absolutely true. So Sudan, if I were to ask you, what are 3 words, I know this is so difficult because there's so many words that could describe you, but what are 3 words that you would use to describe yourself?
Well, I would choose bold, committed, and courageous. I've learned from being a young entrepreneur, being bold is the way to go. Go out with a bang, always. My commitment and courage comes from years of being a young leader. From the age of 6, I was in meetings and I could tell you everything about life insurance. Thank you to my mom. Being in a business setting from a young age has molded me into a courageous, bold, and committed leader. I would use those skills to carry out my social impact statement of STEM courses and youth entrepreneurialism around Florida and hopefully in the future nationwide. I would like to have a positive influence on today's generation.
And you know what is so true is that there are so many misconceptions about, you know, our most recent and youngest generation and thinking, oh, they're spending way too much time on TikTok. By the way, she's the one who told me about TikTok. I had no idea what it was before.
Awesome.
You know, oh, they're spending all their time on TikTok. But no, there are some courageous young people. Like Marley Davis, you were talking to me about her, remember, right? And she had put together a book drive to get 1,000 books at least donated with characters that look like her as a brown, beautiful black child. So we have wonderful young people who are paving the way for us who are millennials or baby boomers or older. You know, we need to be listening to the younger voices that are saying the truth, like what she is. Okay, so as you may know, this is my amazing co-host for Uplifting News. And I want to just set the record clear. Uplifting News is 100% 50-50. The ideas that we come up with, they're equally her ideas and mine. In fact, she's the one who came up with affirmations. Like, remember our daily affirmations? She came up with the affirmation jar. Even our weekly themes for our quotes that we share with everyone. She said, Cairo, let's come up with themes. So I want to let you know that Uplifting News is not just me, it's her and me together, putting this together to create something so unique. So I want to ask you, as 50% owner of Uplifting News, what made you decide to co-host?
Well, as some of you might know, I co-host Uplifting News with my wonderful sister. Our brother was actually on an episode where we did Fitness Fridays.
Yes,
He
we
made
did.
it so much better with his red plaid suit. I was just looking back at the video. But I initially wanted to do something with Uplifting News to spread positivity, especially around this time. There's lots of negativity and lots of hope during quarantine. Although it is important to be social distancing, and I respect if you aren't enjoying your quarantine, there should be ways that we can virtually embrace the good happening in the world, and we hope that we make your day brighter every single time you watch our videos. Remember, stay uplifted and continue to wash your hands, please.
Please, please. And we ask because guess what? We've been seeing videos of people at the beach, people having parties. Please stay at home. Remember that you may be saving lives for those who are immunocompromised and cannot help but have to be working, for example, or have to be outside. If they have their job or if they're considered essential, we still need to make sure that we're protecting them as well, right? So wise words. I mean, what else can I say? Are there any last words that you would like to share with our audience?
Well, so please come back tomorrow at 9 a.m. EST to watch Her Excellency Cairo, Eubanks, and I do our uplifting news. You'll get to see the positive thoughts jar and the positive affirmations inside of the jar. Every day it surprises us. Let me just tell you that.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And we want to let you know that we are here to uplift you. Uplifting news is just a few minutes in the day, but guess what? We have GODSU Tuesday Icon Talks to continue to empower you. We have GODSU Success Teach and Pray Monday through Friday at 7:40 a.m. to uplift you. So it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, where you live. We're here for you, okay? So please remember that. We're going to turn it right over to His Excellency Dakar to talk about the 12 wonderful global workers of God.
Yes. Thank you. So yes, we have our outstanding workers of God that volunteered the last week, and those people are our chief procurement officer, Dr. Emmanuel Orono, chaplain, and he's the president and CEO of Motair, and he is the chairman of TIS Foundation. We have our vice provost, Her Excellency Dr. Renee Allen, the CEO of radio and TV host, advocate, and activist for women and family. And we just heard from our two co-hosts of Uplifting News, Her Excellency Cairo, who is the CEO of CairoSpeaks, and also the CEO of Sudan Dolls, Miss Sudan Eubanks, our Dean of Islamic Studies, Imam Dr. Talib Sharif Chaplain, and we had our Dean, Dr. Morris Red Chaplain, who was also one of the outstanding global workers of God. I want to at this time see if we have some of our outstanding workers of God on the line so we can hear from them. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so I'll continue. Oh, yes. I do see we have Dr. Grace Ekpen-Young. I wanted to, at this time, highlight her for the outstanding working of God. Can you, at this time, Dr. Grace Ekpen-Young, give us a brief introduction of your business and how we can contact you for business?
All right. Hello, everybody. Greetings. This is Grace. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hello? Oh, okay. I just blessed to join this evening. And my name is Dr. Grace Espanol, and I am with the program, and I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm the CEO of Janet Foundation, and we have multitasking. We're doing primarily this year. We're doing work with kids, less fortunate kids. Making sure they are wearing slippers. That's the main thing. Slippers. So you'll be amazed how exciting it can be to get a new pair of slippers. As opposed to a shoe. It's better than being barefoot. So that's the project we're doing, and if you want to support us, you can reach out either by phone or by email. The phone number is 443-768-6095. And the number is good anytime between 9 and 5. That's 443-768-6095. And our email address is empathycare@gmail.com. That's E as in Edward, M, P as in Paul, A, T, H, K, A, R, E @gmail.com. Thank you. Welcome your support. God bless. GODSU. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you for your wonderful introduction. And we also want to highlight our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Willis Eubanks, for his outstanding work. He is the CEO of Global Alliance Technical Services, and also our Assistant Dean, Reverend Dr. Vicki Farmer Stokes, who we have gathering. We also have two more co-hosts from our show in the morning. That is Reverend Dr. Leo Pickett, who is the CEO of Leo's Worship and Praise. We have wonderful singing every Monday through Friday, bright and early in the morning. And also our strong minister, Dean, Reverend Dr. Anne-Marie Wilkinson, chaplain, who's our CEO of Shop Fashion Focus. And that was last week, and we want to highlight week 15, April 6 to April 10. We have our upcoming graduate who saw that he was able to highlight GODSU and work just as hard as he was a regular staff member, and he is up for graduating in August, and that is Dr. Jeffrey Woodson, chaplain, who is the founder of Encore Services LLC and the founder of United as One Africa. It's a powerful name right there. And we have our board member, Her Excellency Dr. Arlene Spann, chaplain, who's the founder of Arlene Sweats, and our board member, His Excellency Dr. Jerome Spann, chaplain, who's the CEO of Spann at Your Service. And actually, I see he is on the line, so I want him to give us a brief introduction of his business and how we can get in contact with him.
I wasn't sure if you was asking me to say something, but hello everyone. It's good to hear everyone's voice that's on the line here. I am CEO of Spann Enterprise at Spann at Your Service. I'm a mobile mechanic, and I'm so good to be a part of GODSU. So I just wanted to greet everyone and said, everyone, I was looking forward to seeing you all at our next event. And I can't wait. It's just hoping that everything goes well as far as this coronavirus epidemic. But once we get that over, I hope we will get a chance to get together again with our next event. So good to speak with each and every one of you.
Awesome. And how could we get in touch with you?
You can get in touch with me by email of ESSILE@msn.com. That's my email address. It's ESSILE@msn.com. Or my telephone number is 240-988-8736. That is 240-988-8736. That's how you get in contact with me. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. And I was just speaking about our singing chaplain, Reverend Dr. Leo Pickett, and wanted to have him give us an introduction of his business and how we can get in touch with him. Hello, Reverend Dr. Leo?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I just unmuted, so I should be able to be heard. Yes, this is Dr. Leo Pickett. My business is called LC Community Foundation, and what I do through this idiom is give services to seniors in the form of music therapy and health and nutrition. The music therapy has really been successful as the seniors, when you come to visit, been really rewarding for me working with them. And I can be reached at my email is my name, Leo Pickett, LEOPICKETT 62 at gmail.com. That's Leo Pickett 62 at gmail.com. And my phone is 301-806-2287. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Pickett. And he has so much energy. Do you mind sharing how young you are?
Yes, I tell people that I suffer from dyslexia. So when they ask me how old am I, I'll say I'm 58. Some of y'all will get that when the program is over.
Yes, I certainly do. Yes.
Actually, at the end of July, I'll be 85.
Wow. Wonderful, wonderful. I look forward to your wonderful singing. It's bright and early tomorrow morning, so everybody, please be sure to join us bright and early, 7:40 on the same calling or streaming that you're joining us this evening. So I also wanted to have our fellow co-host, Reverend Dr. Vicki Stokes, share with us her business, Sister to Sister Gathering.
Good evening, everyone. This is Reverend Dr. Vicki Stokes, and I am the founder of Sister to Sister Gathering. We've been in business now 25 plus years, providing discipleship, coaching, mentoring, counseling to women, battered women, homeless women. And that's just what God has called me to do. And it's just, I love it. I'm grateful. I'm thankful just to have an opportunity to pour back into someone's life. If you or you know of a sister that is in need of support, treatment, having suicidal thoughts, homicidal thoughts, please encourage her to reach out. and speak with us so that we can support and find some type of service or treatment. You can certainly go to our website, which is www.sister2sistergathering, sister, the number 2, sister gathering at yahoo.com. You can also find us on Facebook at the same name, Sister to Sister Gathering. And if someone is in need of counseling now and need an assessment even done over the phone, you may certainly have them reach out to me at 713-569-5055. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for your wonderful introduction. And also we wanted to have, last but not least, our Reverend Dr. Anne Marie Wilkinson, she is also Dean of Students. She's also our co-host for God Success Teach and Pray. Can you please give an introduction, Reverend Dr. Anne Marie?
Sure. Thank you so much for the opportunity to share my business, Shop Fashion Focus. I love clothing. I love shopping. I love to see people look nice. One thing my mom always told me, when you walk out of the house, you should always look presentable. You should always make sure that your undergarments are always properly, just in case something is going on. You have to go to the hospital. You have clean undergarments on. So that stuck in my mind for a long time. And as I was growing up, I always liked to wear heels. I never owned a tennis shoes, only when I played. I was involved in PE. But moving forward, the Shop Fashion Focus, I love to dress people, go to their wardrobe and see what they have so they can take a mix and match. I personalize shop for people and turn the beauty into something that you never could ever imagine. So with that said, I sell jewelry, I sell all types of clothing, and I specialize in unique items, something that you probably would not see or everywhere. Lots of women like to look different. They don't like to see someone in something that they have on. And if you go to a party, go somewhere that someone has on the same item, you can take that same item and turn it around. So this is the things that I do. I just also like to make sure that when I go somewhere and somebody may have something on and they want something fixed, I can turn it around and make it look different. People like to look different. So my business is all about not just shopping, but it's a ministry to me, because when people come to my website or I speak to them directly, I find an opportunity to encourage. That's what I do with my business. So I thank you so much for this opportunity again. You can reach me on 301-503-4227 or shopfashionfocus.com or Anne-Marie, ANNMARIE _WIL at yahoo.com. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. And I would like to extend a special thank you to the following leaders who have volunteered many hours, as well as sent actual names, emails, phone numbers of referrals to GODSU to follow up and add to our database, register for our educational programs. And also want to mention that we focus on 12 volunteers for the previous week, and we will encourage you to also want to strive to be highlighted this time next week, and we will give you your brief introduction and how we can contact you. So thank you everybody for joining our Tuesday talk, and this has been yours truly, His Excellency Dakar. And I wish you a wonderful and safe evening. Goodbye, everybody.